Anyway, Taliban for the first time, and then the second time when they come over or ruled, they make false statement, false promise, and they do not hesitate to make, to write, talk or write promise, even though they are dishonest, they hypocrite, they are trapped in three corners of wall now, and they know very well that they will disappear soon. They know, but they are ready to give they give any kind of price, even to be their daughters or ladies, as a gift in exchange for their recognition in the United Nations. Subhanallah. This is the highest gift. If someone of the member of the United Nations accept it, or in other things also, such as the gold, precious stone, mine, such as Mecca, the Mecca, which is resistance to 300 degrees of temperature, which is very expensive, is only in Afghanistan. However, are also giving with the great pleasure to a gift for the duration of their rule to be in Afghanistan. And they are in hurry, very hurry, as if their breed has reached their truths. And in such a state, they are like mad dogs, and every man and woman under their authority is running around with one scream and shriek, and they are shedding human blood like sheep, killing just like sheep, because of the birth of their desire is in flight mode. They know their time is close to die, to finish. That's why they are hurry. So they commit every terror and massacre in the country of Afghanistan. Taliban blindly engage in the inhuman act. So how it's possible that the United Nations representative is to be treated them like the people of the 21st century for recognition? Impossible. 90% of the Taliban are uneducated, nomad, mountaineers, murderers, immigrant of Israel, who can never be friends of the world except with their own animals. So who can see this wild group with the human eyes and make friend with love with them? Who will be? In addition to the member of the United Nations, the whole world has recognized them already as nothing but the fault of the society, because they never understand the human rights. The Taliban, or the barbaric group, aim to make all of Central Asia like themselves. So for this purpose, they are trying to get the United Nations to recognize them and start destruction the entire civilization in progress of the 21st and 22nd centuries. Anyway, from today back to 22 years ago, one of the famous person who received a Peace Nobel Prize, Yasser Arafat, late Yasser Arafat, he gave a speech and proposed to the United Nations about this Taliban. He mentioned, please do not recognize this savage group of Taliban. They are terrorists and outlaw forever. That is your responsibility to do so, because they are mountaineer barbarian from the time of Prophet Suleiman. They are against the science and technology in progress. Besides, they are killing modern people and pressure on the women, make pressure on the women, and according to their understanding of Islam, they permit it. That's why they do right now. Then, whether it would be undiplomatic system or any of the irrational and the ignorant to recognize the unqualified, unjust, this savage group. So, for that 17 months, the head of their government saying lie to the every other country's representatives or guests that all over of Afghanistan is peace and tranquility, instead of bloodshed in every province of the country, because every province the governor rules by themselves in barbarian, but muttaqi, or the head of the government, without knowledge, thus promising with the fault and lie only. For last 2 months, and according to the news, Taliban are dealing in behind locked doors, meeting by meeting, to give any valuable things, like I said, as a gift to that to become recognized by United Nations, to find a way for their aims, which is the destruction of the modern society. However, Taliban aim is to make Islam internationally, which means the modernity is for non-Muslim and not for Muslim. That's why it's supposed to be killed. Muslims must have only beard, short and silver, and grow, hairs long. And woman must not see any other man except her husband, and not permit to learn education which it be equal to their life of animals. I heard the President of America, Mr. Biden, named Afghanistan a cursed land of God. Why? Because of this inhumanity group of this Taliban on the land and on the people of Afghanistan, which is true. Because if a country is invaded by savage group of terrorists, it means that is the curse by God. But what should we do? The people, nomad people, the original people of Afghanistan, they have to find the remedy. They have to find a way. They have to find a way. The population of such a country must shake and stand firm against this invaders, and let not them to dig more, mostly the Muslims, because they call it Muslim, but they are not proper Muslim. Afghanistan has been already demolished by three national traitor like Khalilullah, Karzai, and Ashraf Ghani in about 25 years ago. They are the Taliban campaigner. They are the hypocrites. But they cheat American people, and they cheat and promise the honest people of Afghanistan, bring them by tricky ways, and cheat America, took a lot of money transferred to them, to these people. This is the way that they did. Now, the result of these three people, the God cursed land to be in Afghanistan. So may Allah bless all of you that you listened from me so far. And if you are in the night time, good night. Or you are in the daytime, goodbye.